Happy Kicking the Balls Monday to you, Freak Nation. If you caught the national show Speed Freaks last night, you heard about my trip to Vegas. Came back to bite me this morning. Well,
what do you mean?
3:20, I woke up. Bam. Damn it. And I know within the first couple of minutes whether I'm going to be able to get right back to sleep or, damn it, I got to dial up a podcast. So I dialed up a podcast, probably rocked back to sleep somewhere between 4:45 and 5. And then right there at 6 o'clock, you hear this. No, I wasn't even a knock. Just walked in. Dad, we have a major emergency. Talk about an 8-year-old, Finley. Omar threw up.
In my room.
In my room. And again, she's the product of the Drominator, Crash Gladys. So it was as if, you expect a big, legitimate step in it. Oh my God, type of vomit coming out of our cat. No,
because it was a major emergency.
No, it wasn't even a quarter size. It was just a little. Dad, it's right here. Sorry, but it was a major emergency.
Hey, if she stepped in it first thing in the morning, and I don't think she's ever stepped in it before, especially first thing in the morning, then yes, that would have been a major emergency for a second.
Yeah. We're doing good. Thanks for asking, Belle Biv DeVoe.
Now you know.
Hey, so my point about Vegas was had a good time Saturday night. I had a good time Saturday day. Saturday night, we played a little bit of craps, drove back home and just was jacked up and then woke my ass up 3:20. Went back to sleep with a podcast. I think I was listening to Rob Lowe's podcast. Literally, that's what it's called. She woke me up, put my clothes on, took her to school. Mom fed her. Came back home, crashed for 2.5 hours.
Oh, so you just woke up today. So
I
I've been...
No, I woke up about 10:30, Richie. I got back to bed about 8.
Oh, my math is wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Remember, this is a nooner Pacific. This isn't nooner Hawaiian time, buddy.
Yeah, but that's the thing that kind of gets me too, is your trip to Vegas was not like this rowdy, raucous, incredible Vegas trip. It was a little bit of work. You were nicely in your hotel room by, I'd say, at least midnight Saturday night, and you're in the same time zone. So where is this lag coming from? I guess I don't understand it.
Well, I think 12 o'clock was about right when I got back home. The double absolutes to kick off the evening.
On Saturday night?
Yeah, but I was very good. And the waitress that was taking care of me at all my craps tables, she knew how I had it spaced. She gave me a bottle of water and a double absolute anytime I asked her to. So I wasn't dehydrated.
Well
I didn't wake up feeling kind of gnarly, but anytime I wake up in a hotel room, I've got some kind of a headache because it's dry. You have we've talked about this too. There are differences in Arizona and Nevada boogers.
Mm-hmm.
Richie, you've made the drive from Phoenix to Vegas many times.
A couple times, yes.
I've never driven that way. Well, I did driving out there, but it was at night, so I couldn't see the topography. Dude, that was a fun drive. When you hit Arizona, when you're in Arizona, you still have the desert conditions, and then you have some shrubbery and greens and cactus. But once you hit Nevada, it's nothing but molten lava rock. You don't see any shrubbery, but the hills, the mountains, the undulations on the road. I enjoyed the drive. I just a little shit tired, man. All right.
At least you weren't shit tired on the drive. It's fine to be shit tired now.
I'll give Joe Rogan one thing. I was a Joe Rogan fan way back in the day till he went completely bonkers. He turned me on to podcasts. All right. And from that point forward, I'm into all these different podcasts. Little did I know that we've been podcasting for 22 years. We just didn't call it a podcast. So it's like Podcast Crasher have taken the front seat to Sirius XM because you don't lose Sirius XM when you're traveling in your car. The podcasts I'm listening to women podcasts, music podcasts, inspirational podcast, music podcast.
You said that.
Did I say that? No, I thought I said inspirational. Did I say music podcast?
You said it all.
Yeah.
We get it though.
Are you listening to any Cardinals podcasts? Sorry.
St. Louis Cardinals, when the Rangers head to Missouri, I probably will. Nice little burn there, Richie. Appreciate that.
Sorry, Alex and Bo. Love you guys, but
Listen, if there's a podcast to listen to about the Cardinals, that's the one you listen to. You listen to Knocked Up Cards. Knocked Up Cards.
That would be
Wouldn't it
the
awesome?
great sister podcast to Locked On Cards. Yes. Yes. Who is pregnant in sports today?
Maybe we ought to just do it. Knocked Up Cards.
Hey, speaking of which, actually, this is a great transition. Let's kick it off now, because let me bring this up for a second here, because I saw this earlier today. Give me a second to find it. Zach Ertz is an Arizona Cardinal. He's going to be an Arizona Cardinal for a few years. He signed an extension with them in the offseason. Check this out, everybody. We just got the news today that Zach Ertz and his wife, Julie Johnson Ertz, are expecting their first child together. So here's visual proof of that. If I can bring it up here.
Visual proof. Hold on.
There it is.
Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Dang.
So
The polite
knocked,
kind of visual proof.
episode 1 of Knocked Up Cardinals off to a terrific start because we actually have something to talk about. So congratulations to the Ertzes who are expecting.
Richie, if
their
there's
first kid.
anything you do immediately following this broadcast, is you start that. How many of you want to? All right,
And you tag Bo and Alex.
absolutely. Knocked Up Cards.
The sister show to Locked On Cards.
Perfect.
There you go, everybody. We planned that. We planned every single minute of the show so far. We're sticking
Yes.
to the script. I like it, everybody. Well done.
It's awesome.
Our show's scripted, every single word.
Mm.
I have a teleprompter right above me here, and it's telling me everything I'm supposed to say.
And then it says, take a drink right at this moment.
Yep.
Wait, swallow, don't spit on your mic.
You know what? It is bonkers. I tweeted this out Friday night when I was at the Hilton Bar watching the Duke UNC game. There wasn't one Duke fan in that building.
Serious?
Where I was watching, and there was probably 30 people there. You just could tell when Duke would miss a shot, North Carolina would make a shot. You knew where everyone was. They weren't leaning; they were lying down on Duke.
Why? Why
on
so
Nor-
much hatred for Duke around the country?
I bring that up because Richie, evidently on a Kicking the Balls Monday. How long ago did Bomani Jones kick Duke in the balls?
This was right at the beginning of the tournament. So I believe he's done 4 episodes of his brand new show on HBO. It's called Game Theory with Bomani Jones. It's terrific. It's become must watch every week, every Sunday night for me, right alongside Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, like companion shows.
Yeah.
You got the more newsiness with John Oliver, and then you got the sports twist with Bomani. And on his very first episode, which aired, I think, like I said, right before the tournament started, he did a 15-minute deep dive into Duke basketball and why they're kind of a sham, basically. And he basically saying he doesn't understand why Coach K gets all the love that he does based on his record. And a lot of the points you were making were kind of in line with what Jalen Rose has said in the past about Duke basketball. And I'm quoting Jalen Rose here from many years ago when he called some of the players on Duke basketball Uncle Toms. Again, I'm quoting Jalen Rose there, okay? And so Bomani Jones was basically kind of pointing that out and be like, Coach K's record isn't as clean as we all think it is. And I tend to agree with that. So I've never been a big Coach K fan, never been a Duke fan. I'm glad they got their ass busted in the Final Four, and I'm glad we don't have to listen to everybody tonight saying, "Oh, Duke won. It was meant to be, or it was rigged. What a great story." One of the two.
Valid point.
So it's really come to light. I guess it was strange enough when we're not doing our daily sports show. Come to light really the hatred that there is for Duke. it was palpable at that bar, and you could really see it
on
on
social media. Yeah.
you could see it on Twitter. And I don't know if I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid. I was not drinking the Kool-Aid either. So I didn't dislike the guy or Duke. I don't have a reason to dislike Duke unless there's something out there for me to dislike Duke for. I mean, I dislike Oklahoma because they're Oklahoma. What are the reasons? Well, they're Oklahoma. Notre Dame. I dislike Notre Dame because they're Notre freaking Dame.
One more. You have a third.
College or
College. Oh yeah. Well, we know who your pro team is, but college.
Okay. So I got Notre
Come
Dame.
on.
I've got the Sooners, and I've got.
Sweet home.
Oh yeah. Sweet home Arizona.
No, come on.
Yeah. I wonder if I'll dislike Alabama once the hated leaves as much.
Nick Saban.
Because when Gene Stallings was the coach of Alabama, granted their dominance wasn't what it is now, and
So do you dislike Alabama or dislike Saban? Period.
Saban.
Okay. So it's not an Alabama thing.
It's the qualifications or quantifications or validation of, you know what, you're allowed to be an asshole if you're winning. Or I've never subscribed to that. I've never subscribed to the media is the enemy and we must treat all media members as if they are the enemy. Just don't be a D. Just don't. When I am asked to do a college graduation or a high school graduation,
You're assuming you will be asked still
Yeah.
sometime in your life?
I will
Okay.
keep out. Richie, imagine this. You're about to walk across the stage, Arizona State University. Would you please welcome today's speaker from Speed Freaks, the legendary Kenny Sargent. I get up on the mic, straighten my tie. I will be wearing a tie.
No, come on.
Take off my jacket, salute the crowd, and I say, "There's one piece of advice there for you young men and women about to hit the world stage. Just don't be a dick." And then walk off.
And you'll wonder why
That's it.
never be invited again.
Think about it, Richie. You
It'd be great.
yes, I'm not
Actually,
playing
would be.
to the adults in the room. I'm playing to the young adults. I'm playing to the students that are graduating. I hope I would irritate the moms and dads. Like, who is that a-hole? I'm telling them my daughter shouldn't be a D. My son shouldn't be a D.
Would be a lot more
100%.
memorable because most
Wouldn't it
people
though?
don't remember.
Absolutely.
Most people don't remember a damn thing that was said at their
No.
college graduation. I sure as crap don't. But I would remember somebody stepping up to the mic and just saying that and then leaving.
Yeah. When I crap the bed here the next 30, 40 years, you guys think, oh, yeah, I remember Kenny Sargent. He was the dude that says, don't be a D. They wouldn't say he was the one about talking about savings and be curious and love one another. No, he's the one that said, just don't be a D. And all the parents out at the audience will go, as they're going, he's really pretty right. You know, if you're a D in the society, in some circles it gets you far, but in my circle, you'll be a D.
It would be the number one most remembered graduation speech ever, especially if that's all you say.
And that's it. I would then that's what I would have all of my financial ducks in a row. Maybe that's what I do. Is I start working it with my friends at Arizona State University. That maybe Henley. Well, no, shoot, Henley's going to be in school for another 10 years. All right, well, okay, 10 years from now, I'm working it, and I finally get my one
Do it
shot.
for her high school.
But I let her know, and as I say that, she gets up, walks up, we high five, and we walk out the sunset together.
Tell the photographers, get this butt shot.
Yeah.
Them walking off into the sunset because
Yep.
you're gonna want it.
What would be your now, not when you were 22, but what would be your walk-off song from college? right now, Richie, if you're 21,
God.
22, what would be your walk-off?
You're putting me on the spot. So you're saying like the song that plays as I'm like leaving the stage.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Putting me on
Oh.
the spot.
Yeah, this is hard to think of right away.
Remember, it doesn't,
yeah.
Crasher, it doesn't have to be current. It can be.
I know. It's a Monday. We're tired. I can't think of any music right now.
Well,
The
'cause
first, you know what the first song that pops into my head is, and you're gonna
Right.
call me crazy, but it's literally the first song that pops into my head, which is the 10-minute version of "All Too Well" from Taylor Swift.
I knew TS was coming in.
And the best thing about it is it's 10 minutes long. It's a really long song, so the entire 10 minutes has to play.
Mm.
And it's a kind of a sad song.
Well, yeah, it is.
That's the first song that popped into my head.
Wow. Rich, you didn't live up to my motto. You're kind of a D with that song. You're gonna take 10 minutes of my time to watch you walk off.
That's the point. Yeah, it's you have to soak it in.
Okay, so that's yours, Crasher. Because we're gonna put a poll up on Kenny and Crash. Who has the best walk off? And again, I didn't plan this, guys. You're as caught off guard as I am.
I don't like his politics, but it would have to be something Kid Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you'll
can't-
lose in the poll with that one.
Yeah. Okay. Fine, whatever.
Give me something else.
No, that's what it would be.
Why not Jimmy Buffett?
Because that's too chill. I want
What?
something that's in your face. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett's just too chill.
Southern Cross. Imagine gang 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 gang. You just hop on that boat and go.
Yeah, but no, I want in your face. Yeah, no, I don't want chill. I want in your face. So yeah, Kid Rock, and I can't think of the name of the song. Oh,
How does it go?
Yep. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you'll find it.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Mine will be Beastie Boys. Fight for your right.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
That's a walk
It's a
off.
very good one. Mhm.
When I was doing school dances, Coppell High School. This is when I was doing overnights part time for Q102 in Dallas.
And you were a high school dance DJ.
Yeah, man. It's bringing the celebrity Kenny Sargent from Q102 to rock out. Oh yeah.
Rock out with your socks out.
Mm. I'd put on Beastie Boys. Just
You gotta fight.
yeah.
so you
And that's when it
gotta
was that's when it was heavy, man. And this
fight.
guy's the coolest guy in the world. Maybe
Well,
one day soon.
Let's really do a deep dive into this, because if you
Okay.
think about that, some of my high school dances had that song. So, Kenny, essentially, you would have been DJing my age people. How weird is that? You DJing
Mhm.
when I was in high school.
It's not weird. It's a fact.
It's a fact. Yeah.
Our friend Michael B. Would you still give anyone a dick punch in the nuts? Yes, but again, we have sponsors and partners.
It's a kick in the balls Monday.
True.
We haven't kicked anyone today.
Yeah, we have.
Coach
Really?
K.
Oh,
Mhm.
Coach K.
Coach
Yeah.
K. I've kicked
Okay.
Saban in the nuts. I kicked the
All right.
Sooners in the
All right.
nuts. I kicked
All
Notre Dame in the nuts.
Wow. All right, fine.
Richie established the fact that he wants to put people to sleep as he walks off
I need to
From
find
Sun
the
Devil.
song.
graduation. Jesus. It's like me going, I want the long version of Freebird.
Stop it.
Why would you want to
Crasher's-
cheapen anybody? You can't cheapen anybody and cheap out and play like a 90-second clip of it. You got to play the whole thing. That's the whole point of the song. It's like Bohemian Rhapsody. You just can't pick one part of the song.
Ooh, love that
That's
song.
bull crap. You got to play the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's true, Richard. All right, Crasher's going to look up her song. And when we come back, she will bust a move. Hardcore.
Oh, I will I?
Because that just, Crasher, come on.
What?
It's got to be, I like big butts and I cannot lie. My other brothers don't do nine.
That's not how it goes either.
All right, got it. Hey, Freak Nation, our buds at General Tire want to give you $70 back on a Visa prepaid card. How do you get it? Well, you buy 4 qualifying passenger tires from General Tire, up to $70 back. We're not talking these high performance bad boys you see in the ARCA series. Passenger tires. You follow me? For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. GeneralTire.com. General Tire delivers for whatever you do. And of course, the official tire of the Freak Nation.
Have you heard about Lucas Brake Parts Cleaner? Lucas Brake Parts Cleaner is made of the highest quality components, giving you superior performance and leaving no residue. How do you apply this? You apply Lucas Brake Parts Cleaner liberally to the parts that need to be cleaned. You'll eliminate brake fluid, grease, dust, and dirt components. We know a little bit about that here in the desert, I'd say. And basically what that does is that makes you a happy driver, because now your brake noise is gone and your performance has gone up. Boom.
Hey, I'm Kyle Busch. The biggest racing weekend ever at Worldwide Technology Raceway is coming June 3rd through the 5th. The party starts Thursday with the NASCAR Fan Fest and Hauler Parade at Ballpark Village. Cup practice and truck qualifying on Friday, Cup qualifying and the Toyota 200 on Saturday, and it all wraps up on Sunday with the Enjoy Illinois 300. This is the first time in a lifetime to see the NASCAR Cup Series at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Go to worldwidetechnologyraceway.com to get your tickets now. Brought to you in part by the Illinois Office of Tourism and Illinois South Tourism.
While the other networks are in reruns, see what we run. Monday, get ready for another episode of UPN's outrageous hidden camera show, Red-Handed.
Let's see some wrestling.
Where unsuspecting victims are caught making complete jerks of themselves on national television.
Emmy always lies when he goes out with the guys.
This dude likes to get down and dirty, and his girlfriend's gonna call him on it.
Can't talk right now.
I heard a girl.
It's for people outside.
See what happens when he gets caught with his pants down.
No. Let me explain.
Monday at 9 on UPN Channel 13.
All right, Freak Nation, it is a Kick in the Balls Monday. I think Crasher may have her song. Her walk-off song now, if she was 21, 22, walking off the stage for graduation, Indiana University. But this just came across my favorite website is TMZ.
Okay.
And this alert came across during our show.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. What?
Rapper Gnu, corpse propped up in the nightclub on display during the funeral.
God damn it.
Look at this, man. Look at this. His body was front and center at his funeral. The 24-year-old's funeral, named The Final Show, was there in Bliss nightclub in D.C. And this footage shows the rapper's involved corpse overlooking the crowd.
Y'all here for me today? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Whoa.
The people who came in were not aware, according to this article, were not aware that his embalmed body was going to be in there.
Well, hold on. If it's a funeral, I guess nothing was made of if it's going to be an open or closed casket or anything. I mean,
Correct.
seriously, otherwise, and you would assume an embalmed body would be there. You just wouldn't know it'd be standing up right in front of you.
I don't know why you're not a politician, man.
Stop it. Oh, God, no.
You ever heard of this guy, what's your name, Richie? Gnu, a little dude, Real Steppers? Have you, Richie?
No.
How did he die?
Who cares?
Oh, come on.
He's propped up in a nightclub.
Okay, so on this Kick in the Balls Monday,
Yes.
is that kicking the balls of everyone who comes to his funeral?
Well, but according to the article, they didn't know that he was going to be in there.
Right.
I mean, this isn't even an open casket. This is open. What kind of funeral?
Yeah.
Funeral is it?
Open.
Mannequin open?
Open mannequin, yes. Oh, you mean open casket? No, I mean open.
I mean, Richie, you
mannequin.
millennials, you're killing open casket funerals. We're just going to put them out there on the table. You know, if they had like a favorite dining table or a favorite bar, just lay them up there on the bar, man.
Okay, screw the topic of your graduation walk-up song
Yes, exactly.
or walk-off song. Where would you want your funeral to take place?
No. What? Where would you like for people to see your
Yes.
embalmed body?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Man.
Ooh, man. Ooh. I mean, my easy one would be Indianapolis Motor Speedway. But what if I said, nope, everybody, you come up 14,000 feet. And I'll be at the top of Telluride and just prop me up on skis, make me go, yee, like I'm jumping moguls.
No, just put you on a chair. Just strap you on a chair, and for 24 hours, you're just going around on your ski lift.
On the chair.
Yeah. Oh, and people get to ride with you.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea.
Like your relatives, like one last ride with Crash.
Yes.
Right?
This is Weekend at Bernie's.
It is.
That's what's happening here.
Yeah, ski lift with Bernie's, racetrack with Bernie. Yeah, no. Where would you be with Bernie? Oh, I like that.
What about you, Richie? Where would you like people to view your body? Oh,
Outer
Taylor
space.
Swift, the 10-minute
outer space, dude. Come on.
Ooh.
I go up in a rocket ship like the Blue Origin, the one that looks like a
Schlong.
yes.
Mhm.
And then they just eject me out from the ship
from the tip, the top of it.
Just the tip.
Exactly. I just float around in outer space. It's like the ending to it's like Austin Powers 2 when Mini-Me leaves the ship.
Right.
Or like when he actually because Mini-Me's floating around in space, so they have to get him back into the ship. That's what I want to happen in reverse.
Did Suave just launch from the tip of a penis? Okay.
Woo-wee! Welcome to the first episode of what was it? What Knocked Up Cardinals, everybody.
And there it is.
How
do we top that? We can't.
Mm-mm.
Good luck, Sarge.
Yep. I can't tip you. I can't tip.
Literally.
You blowing out the tip. I would say, like, let's say by the time I crap the bed, like the Republican convention or some convention where I just wouldn't get along with. It's outdoors, like in a stadium. Let's say a Republican president is announced, and I crap the bed right around that time, or just before that person, or just an a-hole. It doesn't be Republican, just an a-hole. All right. I would ask Crash or whoever's handling my financial situation to work with someone who has a plane. And there's plenty of groups in Southern California. They would put me in a parachute. I would be naked.
And embalmed, naked. Getty Sargent. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they would push me out over this outdoor stadium. And here, poor Henley. Not only does Dad want to call out people for not being a D, but Dad wants to parachute in to a convention.
Naked.
Oh, that's the guy that said don't be a D, man.
But yet he's being parachuted out into a big D convention.
Hey!
Just saying.
Knocked Up Cards. That's it. We're just going to call our show. We're going to have to talk any Cardinals. We're just going to call it Knocked Up Cards. I mean, isn't there still a show called 7 Degrees or 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Separation, yeah.
Why can we call it Knocked Up Cards? We'll somehow get back to a pregnant Cardinal wife later.
And Julie will be the poster of it. She was the first. You never forget your first.
How do we keep any viewers on this show? Jeez. All right, we'll do it again on Wednesday. See you.